learn how to find out particular integral in the case when the function is sin ax plus b or cos ax plus b. We have already done when the case in which you have e to the power ax plus b. In that we were putting d is equal to a. Now in the case when you have this function, means when you have sin of ax plus b or sin ax upon fd. Now what you will do, you have to put d square is equal to minus a square. Students, remember that d square is equal to minus a square does not mean that d I can substitute under root of minus a square. I can do substitution only for d square. So bringing d square in picture will be my main target. Now suppose if d square is not there and you are getting only d. So if you remember in the first video I told you d means d by dx. So if you have d of any function fx, it means d by dx of fx, means just differentiate the function. Okay. Same way if you have fx upon d, it means integrate fx. And if you have fx upon d plus a, then you rationalize it as d minus a upon d minus a, d plus a and fx. So this will bring in the denominator d square minus a square. So d square though I can substitute as minus a square, and here d of fx means differentiation and a of fx will be a number. So the same thing I will be doing for cos ax also. Now in this also we will come across the cases where when I will put d square is equal to minus a square, I will get 0 in the denominator, like in exponential case. So I will repeat the same process. I will multiply numerator by x and I will differentiate denominator. Okay. So this is a core concept for sine and cos. Now there are few more functions which I can convert to sine and cos. For example, if you have 2 sin x cos x, so that can be written as sin 2x. Same way if you have cos square x, that can be written as 1 plus cos 2x upon 2. Same way if you have sin square x, that can be written as 1 minus cos 2x upon 2. Right? Same way if suppose you have 2 sin x cos 4x. So you should apply the formula of sin a cos b to get the separate sin and cos, and then you have to find out the pi. Okay. So all these functions can be reduced to our standard format. Let us now try to solve the question. Let's start with the first question. Now my first question is d square minus 5d plus 6. CF, all of you, please pause the video and solve the CF and check whether it is correct or not from your end. I will teach you how to do the PI. Now so for PI, what you will be doing? Sin 2x upon d square minus 5d plus 6. Okay, as I said, you will put d square is equal to minus a square. What is a here? A is 2. So I'll put a is 2 square means 4 minus 4. So I'll get sin 2x upon minus 4 minus 5d plus 6. Okay. So this is equal to sin 2x upon 2 minus 5d. Now see, in the denominator I got 2 minus 5d. As I told you earlier also, I cannot do any substitution for d. But in such cases, you have to rationalize it. Okay. Now how to rationalize it? I will multiply and divide it by 2 plus 5d. Correct? Now let us solve this. So here in the numerator, you will have 2 sin 2x plus 5d sin 2x. And in the numerator, I can see it is a plus b and a minus b. So a square minus b square. Okay. Now again d square came. The moment d square came, I can put minus 4. So in the numerator, 2 sin 2x plus, what is d of something? D of something means differentiation. So differentiate sin 2x. So that will be 2 cos 2x. So 10 cos 2x upon 4 minus 25 and minus 4. Right? Now 25 into 4 is what? 100. 100 plus 4 is 104. So 2 sin 2x plus 10 cos 2x upon 104. So this is my PI. If you want, you can cancel this by 2. Otherwise, you can leave it like this also. So this is how I have to solve when I have the trigonometric function sine and cos. See, for tan, cot and other functions also, for which I am not telling you any method, there are different methods like variation of parameter and all. That we will be taking separately. Okay. So now let us practice few more questions. Now let us come to this question. Now this is d square minus d minus 2y is equal to sine 2x. CF, again I will not discuss. You have to write down the CF. Let us do PI. So now PI is equal to sine 2x upon d square minus d minus 2. And in this I should put d square is equal to minus a square. A is 2, so minus 4. So substitute it. Sine 2x upon minus 4 minus d minus 2. Correct? So I'll get here sine 2x minus 6 minus d. So I am putting minus here and 6 plus d. Just don't want to handle negative sign in denominator. That's it. If you don't want to do, it's perfectly okay. Now what I'll do, since I got 6 plus d, I'll rationalize it. So minus sign is here. 6 minus d. You can write d minus 6 also, not an issue. Sine 2x upon 6 minus d and 6 plus d. Okay. Now next step, open the bracket. Minus 6 sine 2x plus d of sine 2x means what? Differentiation of sine 2x. So t 2 cos 2x upon denominator is 36 minus d square. So minus 6 sine 2x plus 2 cos 2x upon 36 minus of minus 4. Right? So what I will get? I will get here minus 6 sine 2x plus 2 cos 2x upon 40. Correct? So I got this as my PI. So my final answer Y will be CF plus PI. Always remember, you have to always write down the final answer. Okay? So I got minus 6 sine 2x plus 2 cos 2x upon 40 as my PI. Let us do one more question. Now let us see this question. Now here, since I have not written the CF, let us quickly find out what is auxiliary equation. M square plus 4 is equal to 0 implies m is equal to plus minus 2i. So my CF is equal to C1 cos 2x plus C2 sin 2x. It is a case of complex roots, right? Now let us work for PI. So PI is equal to cos 2x upon d square plus 4. Correct? So here d square I should put minus 4. Now observe one thing, the moment I am putting d square is minus 4, denominator is becoming 0. So what I told you for such cases, you have to multiply numerator by x and you have to differentiate denominator. So 2d. Here you remember, x is the additional thing you are putting. It is not with the operator in the denominator. So this d is only with cos 2x, right? So x by 2 and cos 2x upon d. What does it mean? X by 2 integration of cos 2x dx. So this is x by 2. What is integration of cos 2x? Sin 2x upon 2. So what is my PI? X sin 2x upon 4. Understood? So this is how you have to find out the PI whenever you have the trigonometric function sine and cos, right? Now let's move to and what will be the final answer here? Final answer, y is equal to CF plus PI. So what was your CF? C1 cos 2x plus C2 sin 2x plus x by 4 sin 2x. So this is how you should write down the answer. Let's move to the next question. Now see, this is d square minus 2d plus 3y is equal to 2 sin x cos x is nothing but sin 2x. Correct? Now let us solve this. I am doing PI only now. PI is sin 2x upon d square minus 2d plus 3. Here put d square is equal to minus 4. So you will have sin 2x upon minus 4 minus 2d plus 3. Correct? So this is equal to sin 2x upon minus 2d minus 1. So minus again I am putting here. So 1 plus 2d. Next step, I will rationalize it. So let me write here only. So minus 1 minus 2d upon 1 minus 2d, 1 plus 2d and sin 2x. So open the bracket. Minus sin 2x plus 2d sin 2x upon 1 minus 4d square. Now substitute the value. Minus sin 2x plus differentiation sign is cos. So 4 cos 2x upon 1 minus 4 and d square is what? Minus 4. So 4 4s are 16. 1 plus 16 is 17. So my PI is minus sin 2x plus 4 cos 2x upon 17. So this is my PI for this particular question, and my final answer will be again y is equal to CF plus PI. So you should write down CF also in every question. Okay. Now let's see the next question. Now again I will be doing only PI. CF you can find out. PI is sin 2x upon d cube plus 4d. Now this is, I can write as sin 2x, d cube is nothing but d square into d plus 4d, right? Now in this case d square I should put as minus 4. Coincidentally all questions are coming with d square is minus 4 only. Anyways, even if it is 3x we can put minus 9. So sin 2x upon minus 4d plus 4d. Now what happened here? I got denominator as 0. So in this case what you have to do, multiply numerator by x and differentiate denominator. So if you differentiate denominator, what you will get? 3d square plus 4, right? And now you put d square is equal to minus 4. So in the next step, x sin 2x upon 3 minus 4 plus 4. So this will become x sin 2x. This is minus 12. So minus 8. So my PI is minus x by 8 sin 2x. So when you see a question, don't get scared ki what is the power and what is there, what is happening. You solve it. You will get it easily. Okay. Now let us see the next question. Okay. Now d square plus 4y is cos square x. I'll rewrite this question as d square plus 4y is equal to 1 plus cos 2x upon 2. So I'll write like this. Okay. So I will have 2 PI here. PI1 is equal to 1 by 2 upon d square plus 4. And I know whenever I have a constant, I should put d is equal to 0. That was the first case. Okay. So 1 by 2 and d is 0. So 4. So 1 by 8. Correct? Now let us work for PI2. Now PI2 is equal to 1 by 2. I usually prefer to take constant here only so that I should not forget. If you want, you can do for cos 2x and at the end you can divide it by 2. But it is better to take minus sign or coefficient, whatever is there, you take along with your PI calculation so that you should not miss it. So 1 by 2 cos 2x upon d square plus 4. Correct? So now in place of d square you should put minus 4 and definitely it is giving me 0. So what I'll do? 1 by 2 x. Okay, cos 2x upon 2d. So this will become 1 by 4 or x by 4. Cos 2x by d means integration of cos 2x. Right? So x by 4, what is the integration of cos 2x? Sin 2x upon 2. So my pi is x by 8 sin 2x. Simple. So it looks complicated but it is very easy. Okay. Let's see the next question. Okay. So again here there are two parts. CF I have already written. So you can pause the video, solve it and check your CF. Now PI1. PI1 is 2 to the power x upon d cube minus 6d square plus 11d minus 6. I told you that 2 to the power x is nothing but e to the power x log 2. So a value is log 2. So this pi will become 2 to the power x upon log 2 cube minus 6 log 2 square plus 11 log 2 minus 6. Correct? So this is pi1. Let's do pi2. pi2 is cos x upon d cube. I am writing d square into d minus 6d square plus 11d minus 6. Let me put the value. So cos x. Now here d square is equal to minus 1 because a value is 1. So minus d plus 6 plus 11d minus 6. So this is cos x upon 10d. So this is equal to 1 by 10 integration of cos x dx because 1 by d means integrate. So it is 1 by 10 and sin x. So my final answer will be y is equal to CF, which I have already written there, plus PI1. Now what is my PI1? PI1 is this one. Okay, and then PI2. So you should put the values, but if you are getting late in exam, you don't have time, you nicely mention which one is PI1, PI2, highlight it and then you can write down or leave your answer like this. Okay, let's see the next question. Okay, so now pi is equal to this function we have done many times for CF, so I am not dealing again. So sin 3x upon d square minus 3d plus 2. Here d square is equal to minus 9 because a is 3. So now I will write sin 3x upon minus 9 minus 3d plus 2. So it will be sin 3x upon minus 7 minus 3d. So minus sin 3x upon 7 plus 3d. So let us rationalize it. Minus 7 plus 3d sin 3x upon, we should rationalize, so opposite sign. 7 minus 3d, 7 plus 3d. Okay. Now numerator open, minus 7 sin 3x plus 9d sin 3x. Denominator a plus b, a minus b formula, 49 minus 9d square. Okay. Next step, minus 7 sin 3x plus d of sin 3x means differentiate sin 3x. So 3 will come in front, so 27 cos 3x upon 49 minus 9 d square is minus 9. So this will become minus 7 sin 3x plus 27 cos 3x upon 49 plus 18. Okay. So minus 7 sin 3x plus 27 cos 3x upon 7, 1, 4, 5, 6, 67. Correct? So this is how you have to find out the PI. So this is my PI. So what 3D and 2, right? So just check your answer. So this is, let me check where I have done some mistake because it's not matching with my answer sheet. So now I got 7 plus 3D and I have rationalized it with 7 minus 3D and I got 9D square and 49, right? So 49 plus 18 is 49 plus 18 is 16, 7, 1, 4, 5, 6, 67, correct. So our answer is correct, okay? Okay. Let's see. Next question. Now see here, don't get confused when you have 2x minus 1. I have told you the formula for ax plus b, right? So here b is minus 1 and a is 2 only. So it won't create any issues. So pi is equal to cos 2x minus 1 upon d square into d plus 1. And you will put d square is equal to minus 4 only because coefficient of x is 2, right? So cos 2x minus 1 upon minus 4d plus 1. Okay. Now next step, since I have this, I need to rationalize. So 1 plus 4d, 1 plus 4d, 1 minus 4d and cos of 2x minus 1. Open the bracket. In numerator, and denominator apply a plus b, a minus b. So 1 minus 16d square. Okay. So now let us solve it. So cos 2x minus 1. Now what is differentiation of cos? Minus sign. And this 2 will also come. So minus 8 sine 2x minus 1 upon 1 minus 16 minus 4. Correct? So now here, this thing, what you will get? 16 into 4, 64, right? So plus 64, 65. So denominator will be 65, right? So I am just writing here because no space is there. So this will be 65, correct? Now here students, you go back to the previous question. Now see here what mistake I did. I told you the answer, I am feeling it is weird, 67. Now 9 9s are 81 and what I have written here, 18. So it has to be 81. That is what I was feeling ki this answer 67 is looking little weird. So this will become 9, 10 and 130. So denominator is 130. So correct this. Sorry for this confusion. Now come to the next question. Okay. Now this question, all of you look, pi is equal to sine 2x. I'll suggest all of you to pause the video and try to do this question yourself. Once you are done, again play the video and check whether you have done correct or not. Okay? Then only you will get the practice. Now put d square is equal to minus a square. So minus 4d plus 4d. So this became 0. The moment it became 0, multiply numerator by x and differentiate denominator. So you will get 3d square plus 4. Okay. So now substitute x sine 2x. D square is minus 4. Right. So here you will write 3 into minus 4 plus 4. So x sine 2x minus 12 plus 4. So minus 8. So this is my pi. X sine 2x upon minus 8. Same question we have done. I think we have done for cos. And this question was for sine. Right? So this is how you have to solve the questions. And I think this is more than sufficient for this particular case. Now one more case is left in which I will be telling you the combination of exponential with other functions, and I will be uploading one video with all little bit different questions or the questions which involve all the cases together. So I will suggest all of you to subscribe the channel so that the moment I will upload it, you will get the notification. Thank you.